Once an unstoppable duo, Floyd Mayweather and Gervonta "Tank" Davis are now caught in a heated feud. The former mentor and protege, once dominant in the ring and in business, are now at odds like never before. As Tank prepares for his highly anticipated fight against Lamont Roach, tensions between him and Mayweather have reached a boiling point, turning their once great partnership into a battle of its own outside the ring. From public beef to fiery press interviews, and now a full-blown altercation, Floyd Mayweather and Gervonta "Tank" Davis clashed in a private face-off that spiraled out of control. We're breaking down what went down in this heated argument, how it ties into the ongoing Calvin Ford feud, and why Floyd is furious over Tank's sudden plans to walk away. And let's not forget, the press meeting between Tank and Lamont Roach is exploding in chaos at the same time.
Yeah, that's fine.
What up, though?
Let's rewind to the start of the week. Insiders reveal that Floyd Mayweather and Gervonta "Tank" Davis held a secret meeting to settle their differences, but it backfired. Tensions ran high as Floyd was already furious over two things: Tank's decision to retire after his fight with Lamont Roach and his ongoing feud with Calvin Ford. During the meeting, Floyd reportedly confronted Tank about burning bridges and disrespecting those who built his career, but Tank wasn't having it. Sources say he had been harboring resentment toward Floyd for months, and when the lecture began, he snapped. Witnesses claim the exchange quickly turned into a shouting match, with Floyd accusing Tank of being ungrateful and Tank firing back that Floyd had been trying to control them for years. Then the unthinkable happened. Floyd allegedly shoved Tank in frustration, and Tank retaliated with a punch. Security had to step in before things got worse, but the damage was already done.
I'll kill you! You crazy? I know the fuck you niggas playing with.
Now, let's talk about Calvin Ford, because this situation is deeply connected to him.
Calvin Ford, what does he mean to you when you hear that name? What does he mean when you first hear that?
A father. Father. And then he's one of the guys that held a lot of this, like, this whole family together. Him with Kenny, but for sure, like, them two, they held the whole camp together, for sure.
Wouldn't be here without him? Would you say that? Without Calvin?
Yeah, I probably wouldn't be there without him. Just off of the fact of when I was coming to the gym, I was getting that love that I ain't have at home type stuff. So it was always like, Calvin, saying I walked through the gym, Calvin, like, looking for him type stuff.
He told me he used to come to the gym and you'd be outside, sleep in front of the gym, in front of the door.
Yeah, I used to run from I go to school, and then from school, I go straight to the gym, don't tell my grandma.
For those who don't know, Calvin Ford was Tank's longtime coach and a father figure in the boxing world. But when Ford decided to help train Floyd for his next exhibition fight, Tank cut ties with him.
The thing I want to touch on is the Floyd situation, you know. Floyd is Floyd. That's like I say, Tank is Tank, man. But at the end of the day, you know, the man is chasing greatness. And you should be supporting that. And I always tell you that. You should be supporting that, you know. It's a rocky road that we see what's going on. Just pay attention, man. The story's going to rebuild itself. you know. But again, that's how you burn bridges. Somebody said this is the true colors of a person that's coming out, man. 'Cause they can't stand it, you know. Calm is I don't like using that word calm, you know, but our Lord knows. He knows. He knows.
So why would Calvin Ford, who has always stood by Tank, make this sudden move? Ford has remained surprisingly quiet, but insiders say he views this as a unique opportunity for his career.
Trainer of the year when Floyd was fighter of the year. His dad never got trainer of the year. So I've been openly expressing that, and I think it's time to Calvin.
Floyd's empire is massive, and Mayweather Promotions offers fighters more opportunities, greater visibility, and a shot at bigger matches than Ford ever could have imagined.
Lifestyle, he may be friends with the guy that fights them, you know, that fights in the main event, but he can't live the same lifestyle that the main event.
But this isn't just about advancing his career. Word on the street is that Ford might have his own frustrations with Tank, especially after all the recent chaos, from legal troubles to courtroom appearances and a personal life that's making headlines for all the wrong reasons.
You got handcuffs.
Hey, the little one inside.
You don't gotta ask me, bro.
Well, we need to make sure she's with somebody.
She's okay. She's with somebody.
Okay, listen, I get you that you're upset, but we can't.
Tank felt betrayed, believing Ford chose Floyd over him. To make matters worse, Ford recently joined Mayweather Promotions, something Tank sees as the ultimate betrayal. Meanwhile, Floyd views Tank's reaction as a sign of immaturity, telling the media that he's too emotional and letting personal issues derail his career. During their heated confrontation, Floyd reportedly brought up the Calvin Ford situation, accusing Tank of letting his ego get in the way of business.
That's how he feels. If he's upset with me over me being good to him, over me helping him, he can be upset.
I mean, that's
I'm
fair.
not mad at him though.
Right.
He's entitled to be upset.
In Tank's defense, he called Floyd a hypocrite, claiming that Floyd has been interfering in his career ever since he left Mayweather Promotions.
Well, because he was like, I gotta do that.
A lot of people don't know that what Floyd do. He said.
So you feel like it was a sub, like he was subbing you, like, oh, like
he was going at me. He was going at me, and I knew for sure he was going at me. That's why I went at him. There's no reason for me to go at Floyd.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Cause it's weird. I feel like y'all got, I would say love and hate, but it's been like the last interview you showed them love. This week it was whatever. But is that sometimes like, you know, is it just like big bro, little bro seeing things different, or what is it to you?
No, Floyd don't never. He felt as though I'm at that point where as though I passed him. And I'm doing it at a young age. Wait, like when Floyd was 29, you'll see, bro.
Yeah.
That deal that I'm talking about.
Yeah. Oh, that's a part of
deal. He don't know about that yet. But that's bigger than his deal.
Damn. Wow.
And I'm just releasing
It's
it.
exclusive. That's exclusive. Bigger than Floyd deal?
Yeah.
Tank no cap, nigga. That's a lot of bread.
The split with Calvin Ford wasn't enough to shake things up, but Tank's sudden retirement plans sent shockwaves through the boxing world.
At the next year, I'm out of it.
After our second fight. You're out of it?
Yeah,
Care to elaborate on that?
out of the sport.
After our second fight. Nah, no, I'm gonna win, bro.
Nah, I could tell you my fights.
Just last week, Tank revealed that 2025 will be the final year of his career.
It's trash, garbage.
If you got the opportunity to sign a prospect for GTD, who will be?
Gervonta, something should have happened during the time, because when I saw you at the Frank Martin press conference, it looked like you were like the talks about retirement was not even discussed at this moment, and now it's something you keep on repeating. Is it just because obviously what you've done through boxing since you were a kid and everything?
Fed up with the whole
Where's Calvin Ford? Is Calvin Ford or Leonard Edelby usually they're around to?
You think you might be gaining love for it though? You never know. Like like say you got to walk today.
No one was more upset than Floyd. Sources say he feels personally insulted by Tank's decision, seeing it as another act of rebellion against him. During their heated confrontation, Floyd reportedly accused Tank of quitting and wasting his potential. Meanwhile, the upcoming fight with Lamont Roach is stirring up all kinds of reactions.
Familiar with Tank Davis as he is, it goes beyond them fighting in the amateurs. They've spent time in camp together. He's been around Tank. He's seen Tank up close and personal, whether he's in the ring with them or not. That matters. When you know a guy's rhythm, when you know their speed, when you know what they're thinking, that changes everything, you know? Saying all this to say that because I know we got a lot of people. It don't matter. When he get hit, he going to sleep. Just wait for it. This might be a fight until he gets hit. And again, he's tasted that before. So if he gets hit and he doesn't go away, we got a fight on our hands, you know? I think it's a good fight. I think that there's better fights for Tank Davis. But it's